Henry Cejudo and Petr Yan in the bantamweight division. You've seen all of the back and forth trash talk with both of these guys on Twitter. Petr Yan and Henry Cejudo, they're most likely going to fight. I mean, there's no way the UFC is not going to make this fight, especially after all of the trash talk. I mean, we have Petr Yan saying you talked a lot while you were retired, and now it's time to back it up. You got Henry Cejudo coming back saying you lost to Aljamain Sterling twice, bend the knee, you hoe. I mean, there's so much trash talk going on between Henry Cejudo and Petr Yan. We have to settle who wins if they actually end up fighting each other. So, number one, yes, Petr Yan is a good striker. Yeah, he's got really good boxing, very good 1-2s, good high guard, very good striking defense and things like that. And he's made a good living in the UFC, just outstriking every single one of his opponents in the UFC. But what is his one weakness? Wrestling and grappling. It's very, very obvious. Aljamain Sterling was able to get the back of No Mercy Yan. Henry Cejudo is a way better wrestler, way better grappler, and his striking is good as well. It's not like Petr Yan is going to absolutely destroy Henry Cejudo on the feet. So for all of those reasons, I know it's a short video here, but I think it's a very self-explanatory prediction. Henry is a better wrestler. He's got the better grappling. I mean, he's a gold medalist in the Olympics. He's a two-time champion, he's a double champion at bantamweight and flyweights. It just seems like such an easy prediction, especially after the way Aljamain Sterling was able to go out there and beat Petr Yan. Henry Cejudo has, in my opinion, better boxing than Aljamain Sterling. He's got a little bit more power than Aljamain Sterling, and he's got better ground game than Aljamain Sterling. So it's pretty self-explanatory in my prediction. As soon as these betting odds get announced, if they are ever announced on here, I am immediately betting Henry Cejudo if the odds are under -200. There's just no doubt about that. Henry Cejudo would absolutely freaking maul Petr Yan if they were to fight. Now, all of these people saying, nah, Petr Yan would defend the takedowns, outstrike him, win a decision, or maybe even knock out Henry Cejudo. Maybe if Henry Cejudo was like 50 years old, but he's only 35 years old. He's still training. He's still looking very fast in training footage. His wrestling is still on point. He's coach of the year right now. I mean, he's coaching so many people like Zhang Weili, and she looked absolutely amazing last fight. So I think this would be a mauling. Henry Cejudo, Triple C, or maybe even quadruple C after this, by a dominant unanimous decision. Good fight there in the bantamweight division.